everyone, and welcome to our weekend vlog. It's me and your friend Richard over there. The traffic on the St. Albert Trail right now looks like we're in Los Angeles. It is crazy, and we can't figure out why.
Going to Costco.
We're thinking there's a brand new Costco that just opened up, and we're thinking all these people are going to Costco, and Richard's so excited about going.
No, I'm not. I wanted to go to the old.
He wanted to go to the old Costco. I want to go. Why would you go to the old? Tell me this, people. Why would you go to the old Costco in Edmonton when you can go to the new Costco in St. Albert?
Because I was told that you can get this vinyl tile at the old one, not the new one.
But I bet you can get, we'll see. We shall see. You guys don't want to hear us arguing. Anyway, I just got back from, I wonder what that light is in the back. What is that? Maybe it's an angel. It's like this light. Can you turn around and see what it is? I can't really see. I think it's just a reflection, but when you turn around, there's nothing there. I just got back from my long-awaited appointment with the neurosurgeon, and yeah, it was kind of scary. Looks like I'll be needing a haircut because I'm on the slate for brain surgery. I know you've all thought I needed a little tweak to my brain. Well, it's gonna happen. So they're gonna go in, to make a long story short, where the nerve is that's creating that really bad pain. On the MRI, you could see some little tiny blood vessels, which leads him to think that there's probably a blood vessel irritating the nerve. So there are other procedures that I thought that he was going to do. One where they just put the needle in your face and they damage the nerve that way. But he said that procedure is for people that aren't well enough for surgery, and that procedure causes permanent nerve damage and you don't feel your face at all. This other procedure, they put a cushion in from the blood vessel and the nerve, and they glue it in place. Maybe they use E6000, I'm not sure. They glue it in place, and so it doesn't irritate anymore. So yes, it does have side effects. All surgeries do. The biggest one, he said, was you could go deaf in your ear. But people, if you are feeling the pain I'm feeling on the bad days versus being deaf in one ear, it sounds really awful to say, but I think I'd rather lose my hearing than suffer like that. So, but he would say those are the things, but then he'd go, but you know, you don't have to worry. And barring an earthquake, they're doing microsurgery, so, you know, unless somebody bumps them, you're pretty well okay. So, yeah, I might be sounding very light about it, but because it hasn't quite sunk in, I can feel a little bit of anxiety in me. I'm a little bit nervous. So, yeah, that's my news. So, Deanna and I are on our way to a shower for Christine, and we're just popping off at the mall for a sec, so we left a little bit early. And yeah, should be a fun day, Haiti.
Yeah. Ooh, what's up there?
I don't know. My phone has got big orbs on it. I wonder what that is. Maybe there's something wrong with my phone.
Yeah.
That's
Was it
really
in water?
weird. No. Let me just see if I just hold it over there. Just.
It's right here in the corner.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh well. So we are parked outside of Target. Deanne ran in to get a gift bag. I mean, this shopping trip has been a comedy of errors. It's so funny. We went into the bay to pick up the gift for Christine because it was in her registry, and we thought, we'll go in, pick it up, in, out, done and done. After we asked the fourth person, they kept going in a room and not coming out. And it was like a good half an hour just to pick up one thing. So, you know, when you're in a hurry and you don't have time for that, it's like ridiculous. So I have on my cute little boots, you know, those black ones. They are 10-minute boots at the max. They're 10 minutes. So I felt like my hip was dislocating and I couldn't walk fast. So I ran in the slipper section and I buy these Isotoner little slippers. They're actually house slippers. Look how dirty they are. I've worn them through the entire West Edmonton Mall because we were looking for a gift, but they're cute. So yeah, so now I'm in the process of putting my boots, undo my seatbelt, back on, because I told Ian I would have my boots on the time she came back from Target. So these are the boots I'm putting back on, but they only have 10 minutes worth of wear. I swear they are just so flippin' uncomfortable. Oh my God. Look cute, but yeah, not the best walking boots. And you know how you walk in them and you do that little walk skid, walk, skid. You know, that's what I was doing. Oh wow. That was quick.
Fastest Target trip ever.
No kidding. That I was like vlogging and here you come. All in my vlog.
Beautiful little, like that'll make for some good meals. It's a niche market.
I saw you just about spilling yourself already.
But my friend.
I haven't hit the food yet.
Oh, just okay. Just
Not me. I'm gonna have to hit this.
you're doing a video right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to zoom in.
You are not. You're totally doing a video right now.
So Deanna and I have left the shower and we're at Save-On's picking up some pumpkins for her boys. So these are beautiful. And then we spotted these ones for breast cancer. And it says pink pumpkins.
They're creepy.
They are so good.
Oh, they're so gross looking. Let me hold one for you.
Oh, that's like an insult to breast cancer.
That's so.
Hold that little guy.
They're so gross.
Now, do you think that would make you feel
Better?
like, ooh, it's gross? It looks this bin. They look very sick. I don't like the look of them.
No.
Well, it's Sunday morning, and listen to that good old familiar sound. Yeah, it snowed last night, so we're just scraping the windows off the car, as is our typical winter routine. Gotta start the car, and if it wasn't in the garage, which it wasn't, we gotta scrape all the ice off the windows. But I call this not real snow, because can you see over there by those trees, over there by the hedge, it's still kind of green. I'm pretty sure this snow will be gone in a day or two. I think it was just a really cold snap. Although we have been known to have snow that snows in the last week that stays for the entire winter. But I don't think this is it. I call this not real. So, it's like a little bit of a mini winter wonderland. This isn't real, as I said. This will be gone. See it on the front of the car there? You love winter, don't you, Richard?
I don't like snow, but I like cold. The cold's fine without the snow.
I actually don't mind like this temperature, whatever it is probably close to zero, I guess. Or a little bit below zero. So it'll be 30 something Celsius or 28 Celsius.
What?
No, what is it? No, not 28. No.
It'd be warm and be
No,
hot, man.
I'm sorry. It's like about +4, right?
Nope.
What is it?
It's probably minus.
No, it's not.
It's got to be minus the snow. It's probably about -2.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's too early for me. We're on the way to the lab, to the hospital, so I can get my usual lab work done, and then we're going to the new Costco, because don't you know, Richard likes the new Costco, and he found his flooring at the new Costco, but we were, how many tiles short? 1 tile? 4 tiles short, so we have to buy a whole box. But I guess it's good because then you have some extras in case of whatever. But was it easy to put in?
Oh yeah, click.
You just click it in. It's like really cool stuff, and
It's waterproof.
waterproof. It almost looks as hard as laminate, but it's very cool. Hope the lab's open. These halls are pretty empty. Kind of freaky. Nobody's here. Even the gift store was locked and closed. Very odd. Well, we shall see. What if it's closed? Ugh. It's like a virtual ghost town. I was the only one in the lab. Nobody came in while I was there. And she was saying a little bit of snow. Oh, there's somebody. A little bit of snow scares people off, you know. Hey, we're just on our way home from Costco, and our coffees got cooled off just enough time while we were in Costco. How's yours?
Mine's fine.
So I was saying to Richard, now one thing you guys may not know about me, you probably don't, but many years ago I used to do a lot of writing, creative writing, and I belonged to the Canadian Authors Guild, and that was right before I had kids. But then you have children, and you know how that goes. So I oftentimes will just look at people and develop entire character for them. And there was this lady in Costco. You saw her, right? She kind of had helmet hair. You guys know what I mean. You know that helmet hair. She was lovely, very nice. She came to help the girl in the till. But just by her mannerisms and what she was wearing and everything, I know her story. She was somebody who likes to go to Vegas a lot. She likes to travel to Vegas with her friends, or her sister, not her husband. And why are you laughing?
She's so wrong.
I am not wrong. And she had on a really blingy wedding ring, but it was cubic zirconia. I know she picked that up in the Tin and Under store in Vegas, positive. And then she had on one of those bracelets, a Pandora's bracelet, but it was full of charms. So I kind of figured they weren't all real, but nice. They're, you know, lovely. But I could just tell, like, she's been hard-working woman, loves to party, probably smokes. I would think she's a smoker. Likes hairspray, goes to Vegas. That's what I think. And I bet you I'm right. Richard's just laughing at me, thinks I'm crazy. He was driving really fast. And I said to him, Richard, stop, don't kill us before I have my brain surgery. I'm like, who says that? Like, who thinks that way? Don't kill us before I have brain surgery. Just think, maybe after my surgery, I'll come out and I'll be a different woman. Would you be happy?
No.
Yeah, you never know. What's that saying? The devil you know is better than the one you don't. So you stick with the devil you know. Don't be thinking the grass is greener. Because I could come out crazier than I am now. Anyway, we're on our way home, and as promised, we will be touring the finished art cabin today. That's why we had to go to Costco, because we were, I said that already. Stop laughing. 4 tiles short, kind of like I am today. 4 tiles short a pack, you know? Can you hear Richard? He's just...
She needs brain surgery.
So unkind, you know. Anyways, yeah, so as soon as it's all finished, because I want to give you the total finished tour, you know. But I am going to be doing my art journal page from the art cabin today. I'm so excited, I can't wait. I just have to figure out how I'm going to mount or put my tripod. But other than that, yeah. So without further ado, here is a tour of our finished art cabin. So here on the outside, this beautiful door we got from my friend Teresa, and it was actually the first door on her house at the farm. And it's a really old wooden door, and we love it. And then the windows, there's one here where you can see me, and one on the other side. And we got those from a friend of Richard's. They were getting new windows, so they gave them to us, so that was great. And that old trunk in front is an old army trunk that I found years ago at a yard sale It was some soldier's trunk. It even has his name stamped on it. So we're going to be using that to store wood for the fireplace. So let's go ahead and go on inside. A little rug here so we can take our shoes off. And I'll put the lights on. Ugh. It's really warm in here because I put the heater on before I came in. So there is the finished fireplace. It's got a brick hearth around it that Richard cut the bricks with a wet saw. And then we've got our stove and these beautiful tiles up to the top and the chimney. And we had so many kind people helping us. Oh, it was awesome. So I've got some wood there drying so that when we need to put a fire in, it's right there. So we've got, I think those are called pot lights. One there and one there, so they can be aimed directly at the work surface. We have this beautiful drafting table that Richard built, and it's on hinges. So I can't do it with one hand, but if you can see, this hinges in and goes flat, and then the table goes up against the wall. So if we wanted to use this as a guest room, we have a blow-up bed, and that it'll just fit into this area quite nicely. Right over there is an old-fashioned basin, and it's one of those pitcher and basin things. It was actually my mom and dad's. So right, I've got my moccasins and slippers out here, and so down here the pitcher is full of water because you always need water when you're doing art, and some brushes and some tins and stuff like that. And then right there I just stuck my glue gun in there on a flat surface, and then it's got a place for rags on the side. My tripod is set up here, radio in the corner. Sometimes I bring out my iPad and plug it in and can watch movies or whatever. We've got some cupboards. This large cupboard is mostly going to be paint and things like that. So we put acrylic paints up there. This is just a mishmash for now. Haven't got it organized. My cutting board's up there, but I have to get Richard to push it in because it's up too high for me. So hopefully I can open this without knocking it down. Yeah. So I just got my art journal down there and my prompts. This is my side and my art journal stuff that I use. And then the other side over there is Richard's cupboard, but it's empty because he hasn't brought his stuff out yet. In that corner there where the register, that little heater is, beautiful heater, it's like a old-fashioned radiator, and Richard's easel is going to be stored there, but when he's actually painting, he's going to be sitting right here so that the daylight will shine on his easel. And then in the corner there we've got rolls of paper and a broom and a little mat. My shoes I just took off, and that is it. So this is our long-awaited art cabin. I absolutely can't even tell you how wonderful this is. I love the table. There's a lip on the table here, right here, so that your work won't slide off. And Richard's put one coat of varnish, and he's going to do one more coat of varnish on it today. And so this is the art cabin. And just listen how quiet. So you can have true, undisturbed peace. So you're all welcome any old time to come visit us and come and craft or paint in our art cabin. And there'll be lots of fun tutorials coming from here. Richard's going to do some things and show us some art techniques, and I'm going to be continuing to do my art journal Sundays from here, which I did one that was uploaded yesterday, and I did it right from that chair right there. So Thanks a lot for coming along with us on our weekend vlog. And we'll see you all next week. And I hope you all have a wonderful week.